Why you aren't progressing, not tracking and logging your workouts. One of the first things that people come to me, like I have people ask me, how do you get bigger? And I ask them, well, what are you doing for your workouts? Are you tracking your workouts? Are you tracking your diet? Blah, 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 blah. And almost nobody tracks their workouts. So I don't know how you progress and get better at something if you don't have a plan and if you don't track it. It's like going to college saying, yeah, I'm just going to go to whatever class feels good today. I'm not going to take any tests. I'm not going to compare how I did on the last test to this one. I'm not going to follow any coursework and expect to get a degree and have success at the end. You're not going to have any success. Everything in life, if you want to have success at it, you have to track it and measure it. I'm an entrepreneur. I've run several businesses, and I can't imagine ever running a business without having key metrics that I follow and track and use those as a method of improvement in monitoring my staff on. So I don't know how in the world you're going to get better at a workout if you're not tracking it. So you need to write down your exercises. You need to write down how many sets you do each week, what weight you do, and try to progress and get better. If you don't, you're not going to get better. I will tell you, an amazing thing happens. And a lot of times I'll see the light click on, whether I'm mentoring people in business or in the gym. You start tracking things, all of a sudden progress starts to happen. It's crazy. You start to practice, get into the practice of tracking things get better. Almost always, without fail. Anytime in business that we have something that we want to improve, we start tracking and monitoring it and holding people accountable to those metrics, and then things get better. You do the same for yourself. Track your workouts. You can write it down in a notebook. I use a Google Sheets spreadsheet so I can do it on my phone. And I just log in my weights and sets, and I try to do a little better each time. Now, with that said, some people get a little too obsessed with the logbook. I've seen the opposite end of the spectrum, where they get so concerned with beating the last workout's numbers that they get sloppy with form. If you're cheating to get another rep or to get more weight on the bar, you haven't improved. You've just gotten better at cheating. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But start tracking. I guarantee you, if you start tracking your workouts, you will see progress. Hopefully that helps.